Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Let me just sort something out. I'm a bit behind time here. It's better. Way too loud. Anyway, here we go. All set up. Yep. No, forgotten something important. Right. Hey, Causey, here you matey. I forgot the info. Oh, hang on. What do we got here? Don't know why that was on. Sound from me. Phone. Yeah, we're finally getting behind the wheel of the man truck, dude. I actually have been behind the wheel of the man truck already. Alright, still getting sorted here. Yeah, I don't know why that volume was up. That volume's always turned down on the phone. Anyway, I'll explain that. What I was doing in the man. Well, actually, I drove it from outside of the garage into the garage, and that was it. And the reason I did that is because I redid Windows, because my PC was doing some weird stuff, especially towards the internet. As you guys might not remember, I mentioned that I was dropping frames when I was streaming. I was losing something anyway, according to OBS. So what it turns out, if you remember, I've always had a bit of a problem with my internet. I've been trying to sort it out, and they sent me another modem a while back. And they had guys come up to install it, which was a waste of time. Even more big of a waste of time, because it turned out my problem after I redid Windows was because they had plugged the cord from the wall router to my router into the wrong plug. How the internet was working in the first place, I don't know. But yeah, instead of putting in the one plug, they put it into one of the LAN plugs. So anyway, I redid that because it got worse after I did an update to a driver. So I thought I might as well do a fresh one. Hey, Aussie, hey buddy, hey C. I was thinking about you today. I thought I haven't seen you for a bit. How you been, mate? I'm glad you're still around. Yeah, so I did all that, and then I was still having problems, and there was an update for the firmware of my BIOS I didn't realise, which coincided to the update that driver that I downloaded, which is the engine interface, whatever it is, the Intel engine management driver. I did that. When did I do that? I did that last night, actually. I only found it last night when I was looking at some stuff. So I haven't actually tried the internet proper yet, especially at the games, because I was playing Call of Duty last night, and the most kills I could get was 3 because they were all going through. None of my hits were registering in the game, especially with my sniper. So, and I had to put 1 million bullets, and I rage quit. I probably woke up the whole neighbourhood, because I don't know how loud I am with the headphones on, and the game's loud anyway. And these walls are thin. I can hear my neighbour talking on their phone. That's how thin these walls are. So yeah, I've never been so angry with a game in my life, but I think also it's just age, because I'm grumpy. I don't feel grumpy, I just know I am, because I start yelling, and even when I do, I'm still not feeling angry or grumpy, but I felt really angry last night. But hopefully everything's okay. About to head out, wanted to just say g'day. Are you streaming weekdays at all? Weekends are a bit of a no-go for me, unfortunately. Yeah, at the moment I did do an announcement, AC. The weekdays ones, the Mondays and Tuesdays, are up in the air at the moment because of how I'm feeling. I'm making sure that I do the trucking sims, because I don't want to go through that thing where I had the 3 months off again. But I'm sort of feeling the same way, if not a little worse, through the week. So I'm off Discord and everything during the week mainly, and like I said, because I don't feel anything anymore. Absolutely no, I don't feel feelings except for painful feelings. It's the only ones I actually feel. I don't know how I am, and funny enough, Call of Duty is my scale of how I am, because if I'm screaming at the game, then I know I'm not well. If I'm not screaming at the game, I know I was well. So I've been a bit better this week. Last weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I woke up Friday, I was feeling the best I had in ages. Saturday, same. Sunday, and then Monday sort of down again. And but that's the way it is anyway. We're not here for that. We're here for this. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not a go, and it's a shame you can't get here on a weekend. So yeah, well, who doesn't? I'm like a teenager playing Fortnite with that game these days. Yeah, so the thing is I can't commit because I don't know how I'm going to be on that day. With the trucking sims, it's a little easier for me, even though I struggle to get there. I force myself to get on, and once I get in, I'm okay. But with things like we're doing The Last of Us, getting motivated playing that, and there's a lot more concentration and thinking, where this is just, pretty much second nature for the most part. So it's a lot easier on me to do. I'm not going to commit and then do one stream like I have done one stream of it and haven't done another stream since. So until I know for sure that I'm better and everything else, then I'll get back into doing those so I know I can do it. Also had a bit of bad luck happened, and this concerns the Dyson Sphere things. As a lot of you know, I was doing streaming Dyson Sphere, did quite a bit in that, and I was making whatever it is, the Dyson Sphere, I was putting them into the names of subscribers and people supported my channel. And I was putting them around the sun, so I had like Duck Surly, I think I had you, Aussie, Causey, a whole lot of you. Now, you also remember a while back I redid Windows again, and for some reason Windows decided not to also install on the drive I wanted to, but it installed on my backup drive, which formatted everything, and I lost everything. And I went into Dyson Sphere because there was a bit of a change. I just wanted to see what was new and have a look at it. And I go to load it and I lost everything. I've lost that whole save, and I was really upset about that. But I thought, well, at least I've got them on YouTube. I can go back and grab the seed and put the seed in and then just play with it going and do exactly what I did. But unfortunately, I did the YouTube thing after I started. There are Dyson Sphere ones there, but it's not from the beginning, so I've completely lost it all. So I'm not a happy chappy on that front. When it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Anyway. Okay, all right, mate. Now, thanks for popping in, bud. Hopefully at some stage you can join us for a bit longer. Oh my God, DJ as well. The Australians, it's funny that you're doing that today, because I was going to show all everyone else who's not Australian, New Zealand, the greatest invention that ever came out of Australia, which I'll do during my break. I'll come back because I'm going to have one. The greatest invention, the greatest thing to grace this green earth of ours. Well, depending where you go. How you been, Cranky? Oh, that's a good point, Cousin. Maybe I should go back. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where the seed's kept, so I'll have to have a look in the game and so I know what I'm looking for and go back, and if I do that, it'll be good. Busy being sick. Oh, not COVID. Mind you, the more you get it, the more you get used to it. And busy at work. Yeah, how's that been going, mate? You enjoying it? You can't enjoy it all the time, obviously. You have your good days and your bad days, but at the end of it, you get your pay. Right. Okay, we're into autumn. I've loaded the late autumn / fall for you guys in America and Canada. I don't think I have any Canadians watching. Not yet, anyway. So I've loaded that in. I went and checked that everything was okay because... but miserable lately, yeah, like I said, you go through that, mate. You do. It's the unfortunate thing of working, you know. Oh, it's life, and every day can't be a good day. Otherwise, every day being a good day will get boring. I don't know. Just It's one of those sayings that sound, oh, that sounds intelligent, but they absolutely have nothing to do with real life. Yeah, so I went in here and checked because when I loaded this game and hello camera, focus, come on, focus. Do you need a, why is the camera out of focus? Or are my glasses dirty? No, it was in focus before, wasn't it? Why is that camera out of focus? Come on. Come on, at me. Focus up. There we go. Oh, that's how you do it. Just like you do with someone. A real person. What was I saying? Words. What words were they? Yeah, when I was reloading, reinstalling these games, it said this Steam Cloud error, blah, blah, blah. So I went back in to make sure that all my saves are there. Even though they are on the hard drive, but you know, you better make sure. So it was all good, except for Euro Truck. We had less money. Not by much, but less money. Even less now, because when I drove it in from the into the garage, someone had returned and had a job, so I had to pay for that. So that's what the money was now, 195,981, which we left off. I'd written down 198,589. Anyway, but where we left off is ETS was leading. ETS has $47,181, 21 garages and 104 trucks. So we've got a bit of catching up to do, but we are driving the new man, the latest man. So let's get ourselves a job. And of course, we need to get a job from our new company. Now, our new company would be Smithfield. I'm in... No. Okay, we've got a... Yes, that's his wheel. We got a new garage, isn't it? Because if I do this, by sender, Smithfield. So we've got 4 choices. Let's have a look at them. We've got choice number 1. Going up into North Macedonia by the looks of it, somewhere around there. That'll be choice number 1. Tractors for 25 grand. Choice number 2 is another tractor, but that goes all the way into Italy for 97,000. That's a good pay, isn't it? Choice number 3 will be same into North Macedonia for 17,000. It's smoked meat. And choice number 1, 2, 3, 4 is into just down the road into is that Libyan or somewhere around there for 14,000. So let's have another look at those. There's choice number 1. There's choice number 2. There's choice number 3. There's choice number 4. If you're new to the stream, welcome. I'm glad to have you with us. Hope you enjoyed that. Patreon, I'm filled with Australians today. Right, yeah. So if you're new to the stream, welcome, like I said, and this is an opportunity for you guys to get involved if you so choose. You take a vote for which delivery you'd like me to take, and you just put in the number to the delivery. So if you want me to take that one, that's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and I'll give you 30 seconds starting from now to put your vote in. Simple as that. And if you're wondering what this competition is between ATS and ETS, you just type in ! trucks into chat. That'll give you most of the information. Any extra information you require, just give us a call. No, wait, no. Just pop it into chat and either I or someone will answer it for you. And Causy's been so kind to chuck it into chat there. And yeah, there was actually something I forgot to ask you last week, Causy. I'll DM it to you, actually, if I remember. Just to confirm with you if you're okay with it, and then I can do it. Right, so 1, 2, 3 or 4. Which one are we taking? Vote away. Don't make me think. I better have a coin ready just in case we have a draw. What do we got? 2 empty sleeves. Geez, I need to stop being a lazy beggar and put some things into the rubbish there. 2 empty sleeves of painkillers. My lotto ticket that was a waste of money. Paper of broken dreams, as I like to call them. I don't know why I buy them. I only buy them when they hit 10 million and above because I'm greedy. No, because if I win lotto, I'd feel bad about having all that money, and I want to have enough money just to live comfortably, not like buy $1 million mansion and all that kind of stuff. No, just buy normal stuff, but use the rest to try and help other people with. That's my intent. Whether it'll happen or not, you know, it's just assumption. So what do we got? Crawler jobs, the only vote we got. Number 2. Oh, Causey got it number 1. Sorry, I missed that up there. That's 2 for Patreon. I voted for 1. Causey voted 1. I'll tell you what, instead of flipping the coin, we'll give it to, should we give it to Patreon? Because Causey, you normally have the run of the mill, eh? We'll give it to Patreon. And that way we get a nice big long drive with this new truck of ours. Oh, it looks so beautiful on my screen. I'll tell you what, redoing, I don't know what it is with redoing my graphics. The, redoing Windows, my graphics are absolutely beautiful, and over time they lose. They've got a lot of depth to them, you know. The colours are really rich, and even the dark is more. But it's just the blacks and all that. It's just there's like depth to them, and then over a time it's like someone's turned the brightness up. So I don't know what that is. And the funny thing is, when I do play Call of Duty, which I use full screen exclusive, if I go to window, well, I don't go to window because Modern Warfare 2 likes to change. Ooh, we don't have long before we sleep. Okay. If I it changes itself to borderless, then the graphics go like they are on this. So I don't know why that is. But when I redo Windows, it doesn't do that. The graphics are fine, whatever mode it's in. Right. So I get to drive this thing, and we're supposed to be in convy mode, convy mode, crash cam, but we're not going to do that because we only got like 3 hours to go before we need to sleep. It'll also be interesting to see if my oh no, it won't be because I played a bit of Farming Simulator and my accelerator did stick in there. I'm not sure about the brake though, and it wasn't as bad, but to be honest, I had it plugged into a different USB port and I've plugged it back into the one that I was using before. Deja vu. Didn't we have this last time? We did, didn't we? Yes, we have taken a delivery from last time we did this, and I struggled to get out of here. Okay, straight away the brake is sticking. I will if they let me in. Aldi. Thank you. Yeah, it's quite a bit, eh? But then again, it's also rush hour traffic, so sort of makes sense. Patience, the light's red. You're not going anywhere, it's green, but you can't see that, so I'm telling you it's red. Oi! Every car for themselves around here, isn't it? I do like the sound of it. Ooh, I do like the sound of it. Let me fix up my mic. Oh, I love the graphics. It's just... Why does it disappear? Why does it get brighter? I don't know. Sort of makes no sense, does it? But... Whoa. Easily made it. I can tell that because there was no loud bang. Right. So it's trip time 65 hours. It's got to be there. I don't know. Let's just take the job, go for a drive, have a sleep, and see where we're at, and hopefully we'll be all right. Right there. Oh, thank you, Causey. I forget about that. Actually, I've got to set up the, yeah, I've got to set that up too. This has got a nice sound to it. Apart from the beeping. Alright, let me just... Do I need to set it up? Yeah, I think I do. Just a bit, just a little bit. We'll set it up a little bit here. Seats. Just the field of view. Apparently I've already done the seat, or the seats right where there. Perfect, thank you. That's better. That's an issue though. I can't really, that's really dark. Have I got lights on? Yeah, that's really dark. The rear mirrors. Cameras. Oh, we got a ferry trip. We don't have to worry about the sleeping. I don't know how far away the ferry is, but I think we'll make it and we'll just do that and we'll be alright. Brake again, come on. Oops. Yeah, you could have gone ages ago. Where'd you learn to drive? Oh, well. There we go. Need a set of lights here. Others would be the same way. Yeah. That's it there. Oh dear. I just see a potential problem. Oh, he stopped. Nice of you. Nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to hit the medium barrier there. Oh, what's this happened here? The lines turned up. Oh, is that part of the indicator for the sensor for the distance sensor? You know what I mean, Causey. This truck comes with a sensor, so it lets you know when you're going to hit something. And in that case, if that's telling me I'm going to hit something on the left-hand side, that is incredible. That is cool. Look, see? It's up again. How about the other side? No, the other side's fine. So I'm guessing it's telling me something's... Yeah, it disappeared. Oh, wow. That's it. Oh, I love that. Love that. Cars on that side, yeah. That's cool.
Exit now.
Mike! Hey, buddy. Thank you for the bit. How are you on this? Fine. Well, it'll be evening for you. It's a nice day for me. Sunny day. Oh, I haven't had a chance to look at the dash either. The display, anyway. Ooh. Actually, I might have been a bit premature with the old changing of the gear there. Go back into 10, 12 or whatever it is. Is that 12th gear? How many gears does this have? What gearbox did we choose? Yeah, I think I saw. Was it last week when we had our special guest? Perry Pie, yo. If those who don't know, we had the convy mode last week and we had a fellow Twitch streamer come in, and I've been looking forward to watching one of his streams. Wait for notifications, and I'd never got one. And then I realised why. Because this account, Twitch account, isn't attached to my main email account, and for some reason, the last couple of times I've redone Windows, I used to have both accounts in the Windows Mail app come up, but it won't pick up the other account anymore. It won't let me do it. I tend to forget that, and all my Twitch stuff goes to that one. So, and my phone is also on my other account. Actually, that's a lie. No, that's not right. So why haven't I got notifications through my phone for I'm streaming? Yeah, and there's a link for him as well. Go and watch him. Oh, why is my brakes sticking? They weren't doing it on Farming Sim. I was playing it today, Farming Sim, and yesterday for a little bit, and they weren't sticking. Through Twitch. Mike, you didn't get anything through Twitch? I fixed the problem. The brakes, they're really bad. Are they? Or is it because you're in 7th gear trying to get going? Maybe that's the problem. Oh, actually I can see when the brakes are on in the dark. No, we're through, because I fixed the issue with the one not coming onto my Discord channel. No, I haven't, mate. I keep my mods these days very, very tiny when it comes to farm sim. I got over that let's bombard it, because you tend to not use them that often, and I only grab the ones I really, really want. Plus, if it does a job. But what I've got is I've got all your stuff in one folder, and when I get the opportunity, and I'll DM you when I do, and you want to play, and I come and join you, I will just move my folder of mods that I've got out and put yours in, and then return them back when I'm not. So, yeah, a lot of it's American stuff too, eh? I know the plough you use, the John Deere one that you put a screenshot off at, that I've always liked that one. Had it since 15 or something. 15 or 17. Oh, no, I was through there. I'm sure I was through. But yeah, I do plan, like, but don't expect miracles at the moment, like I said, because how I'm feeling, I don't know how I'm feeling on that day, or any given day. I mean, lately I get up, I do my usual thing, and I chuck in Dyson Sphere the last couple of days, and I just can't get into that, and I really love that game, and I just can't. I play that, so I decide what's next. I'll just chuck on Farming Sim, because I don't feel like anything else, and at least with Farming Sim, if I'm not in the mood to that, just to kill time, I can just chuck Courseplay on to do the jobs and stuff like that. The only game I feel like playing and is grabbing my attention is Call of Duty. That's the only one that does at the moment. And the problem is with Modern Warfare 2, it's broken on purpose. And it's now that I know that pretty much the game's almost predetermining how well you're going to do in each match, depending on how well you did before. And I'm not talking about those who play Modern Warfare 2 and don't know this. I'll inform you of it, and you might go, oh, well, that makes sense, because that's happened to me quite a bit, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people. But for me, I think some reason I get affected worse with it. But they brought in the skill-based matchmaking, obviously, which everyone's complained about, because it doesn't work anyway, because if it did, then there wouldn't be like one-sided games, and there's a lot of one-sided games. But they base it off how well you did before. But what they're actually doing, and there's videos of this, and it actually happened to me last night as absolute proof as well, is that either, if I get 5 kills in a row, all of a sudden I can't kill anyone. Now that happened to me last night with the shotgun. I was getting 1-shot kills, and I got 6 of them in a row. And then I went for a 7th, and it was on a guy I was right next to him. We were in a very small place. There's a wall, some crates, and they were in between the wall and crates, and he was hitting my guy, and I put 4 shotgun shots on him while he hit my guy, my teammate, and killed him, and turned around and killed me. The shotgun, not even a hit marker for them at all. And that's what they're doing. They're reducing your damage, and there's videos on that on there. And also the videos, okay, I've got to get used to the gears on this. Videos of the actual internet getting throttled. You end up with packet bursts and stuff if you do too well. And they've sort of hidden that, but I actually had a couple of things come up on my screen which I don't think we're supposed to see. I don't know how it happened, and it also sort of proves it, because I got a real ping. My latency normally says 30 whatever it is, but then I had some coming up, I overlaid it, and it was in the exact ping
Exit now.
over the top of it, and it wasn't that, it was a bit higher. And then there was another thing, the matchmaking box that came up, that never came up before, I'd never seen, and yeah, that had some interesting things on it as well. So, which is annoying. It's annoying that, you know, you don't get reward for what you put in, that you're pretty much predetermined how well you're going to do in the game. But the funny thing is for me, this will happen like 3 or 4 games afterwards before it comes right for a little bit. And I don't know why. Otherwise I'll be playing Black Ops. So Black Ops Cold War, which I really like, I prefer to play.
At the roundabout.
The problem with that is I woke up one day, my local server's in Australia, okay, which gives me the same ping. We're 30, oh, it's 33 millisecond ping. And I woke up one day and I went in and it just said searching
Exit now.
for a game. Normally it says searching within 40 milliseconds. Then if I can't find one, I go searching within 173 milliseconds. And I can't find one, I go searching within 200 milliseconds and above. But it didn't say that, and I restarted the game and it came up and instantly went into searching at 175 milliseconds. I thought, what's going on here? So I restarted again, and then it came up searching within 40 milliseconds. But I could only get games on American servers. I was playing on high ping, which ironically had less lag than playing Modern Warfare 2 on a normal ping. And yeah, all I could get after I have to restart Cold War 3 times to get this was American servers. I get about 4 of them. Why is this guy going so slow? And then all slowly as the game goes on, drop off, and then I get a game lobby error and I have to exit to the desktop for some reason. And restart it, and then have to start the process over again, restart it, or either, well, sometimes it'll go searching, most times it'll carry on where it was. And the bandwidth in the game also says it's a lot lower than it actually is. And yeah, I don't know what it is now. I did try and get hold of Activision, but they're about as useful as I was going to say, I'll say breasts on a ball. Not the actual saying. You know what I mean. The other one starts with a T. But why is he going so slow? I've got to get used to the gear and the revs and everything in this. Yeah, so they tried, and they just keep going, making me round in circles, because eventually I'd get someone else who'd see my thing and then ask me to do the same thing again, and then they stopped. And I know it's not on my side because I did the port forwarding and everything else like that, and if it was on my side, Modern Warfare 2 would have the same problem. Also, gee, my camera's not doing well today, is it? First time I plugged it in since... I have to have a look at it. Yeah, it's not focusing that well, is it? Wonder why that is. Come on, snap out of it. The copy and paste music stage. Oh yes, the blue. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even pick up on that until you mentioned. I did see it and go, "Oh yeah, it's that again," but I didn't realise the location we were at. Put that together. So anyway, which is a bit of a pain, and unfortunately, because it's the US servers, I could only get in. I could only play the afternoon, really. I mean, a bit later, preferably, but. Plus, it's annoying playing on the US servers because for some reason you Americans, like you in Call of Duty, love using your smoke grenades. And I hate them because I can't see them. Anything. I don't know how people can see people through smoke grenades. They seem to be able to, but I can't. Same with fire as well, I think. Anyway, why is this? What's up with you, buddy? I'm tired. Does your truck need to have a sleep? Speaking of which, we should have had a sleep because I thought we would have got there by now. The ferry. Get away from me, flies. I got the flies back, middle of winter. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But funny enough, I played on Saturday, and on Saturday I was able to get onto Australian servers. Oh, it was so good. It made a nice change kicking Australian and New Zealanders' butts instead of American butts. Because I'm that good. But yeah, I only got about 5 games out of it before it gave me the game lobby error, and then I went back to square one. And then Sunday, same thing, got it. Same deal. Got American servers. Just popped up out of nowhere. And same thing, got about 4 or 5 games out of it, got the lobby error again, and back to square one. Oh, actually it wasn't back to square one. On that one I did get some games again, and then I stopped playing. And then the next day I was back to square one. I couldn't get an Australian, which was yesterday I think. And then last night I decided to play a bit. instead of Modern Warfare 2 to see if I can get onto Australian servers, and not a problem. Not a problem at all. And it was good getting back into that. It was good actually getting reward for your effort. It was good kicking people's backsides. Though it took me a while to get back into it, I'll tell you what. Because between the two games, Modern Warfare 2 and this is a border, isn't it? No, I can go. They're totally two different play styles. With Black Ops, I don't go prone that much, especially when I'm shooting someone, because for some reason they went a bit realistic. Like, you know, if you're going to lay on the ground, you're going to need your hands to hold yourself down, and because I got dual pistols, I can't shoot until I'm sort of down. Huh? Is that the sign I hit? Did I hit that sign? And did it bump me off? This could be a bit... I got it right. No, I can't hit the sign. Look, I just moved the sign. You can get up there. You can get up there. You can. Trust me. Alright, let's drop this down. It's good to have a normal, typical JJ... Oh, hang on. Is it because... Oh, is it... Might have hit the curb? Is that what the problem is? It's really low. No, I'm not moving. Why am I not moving? You can see I've hit something. Look at my truck. Why is it telling me to turn around? Wasn't I supposed to... Is it sunk into the road? I think it just appears that it's sunk into the road. But it's telling me to turn... I can't reverse. No, I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, God, look at me. I was looking at the map this way. The arrows are pointing that way on the map. Of course not. Yeah, oh, shush you. Out of my way. I'm hitting something. Now, we came this way 2 weeks ago. I'm going to try and just reload the game. Admittedly, I haven't been paying much attention because I'm busy talking. I did just click on it. Please say you're loading. Thank you. Yeah, anyway, yeah, totally two different ways of playing. Like I said, with Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, you do a lot of crouching. I prefer crouching, a lot of running around, and you can shoot where you're sliding. With Modern Warfare 2, you can't shoot where you slide. Apparently, but I get killed by a lot of people who are sliding and shooting at me. How the hell they're doing that, I don't know. They're not supposed to be able to do it. Trying to get the froth. Yeah, damn it. It's too cold. So, and when you go prone while you're shooting, you can still shoot, which is good. Zombies is Black Ops. Zombies is Black Ops. Modern Warfare 2 doesn't have zombies because they're done by two different developers. Actually, it's 3 different developers. But Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward mainly do Modern Warfare. Or Chirac or whatever they call it, do Black Ops. And they're better these days. Originally, for me, I thought it was the other way around. I always thought Call of Duty was better than Black Ops, but Black Ops is a much better and more polished game than, especially than Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, it took me a little while to get back into it, and when I did, I was just going nuts. I was insane.
Time to hit the road.
I think there might have been a bit of a bug with this, to be honest. Because when I got to the passport thing, I hadn't pressed the button and it went up. Now, I'm pretty sure that's passport up there, isn't it? So, I might actually... What is it? G underscore set... Is it underscore traffic or set traffic, Causey? Do you remember? If I can get rid of the traffic, I can reverse up and see. Redo it and see if it's actually because it's the issues up there and it's stopping me from carrying on. G traffic 0. Okay, G traffic 0. Bye traffic. Yeah, anyway. Activision's getting a lot of hate at the moment. Everyone's sick of them. Is that all the lights I put on this thing? That's disappointing. Alright, so we've got the barrier there. Actually, it might have been easier just to reload it from the previous save. Imagine the damage I'm going to do doing this. But see if this one, how this one works. So it's definitely, isn't it definitely a passport place? So I should have had my documents been checked and everything. Right, start border check. Yeah, see, it didn't do that, so maybe it's stopping me. And if it is, jeepers creepers, where'd you get those sneakers? Can I sneak through? Oh, I might be able to sneak through there. I'll probably take the cop car out, but hey, you know, you did your job properly in the first place, I wouldn't have to. And if I can get through here, okay, we'll put the traffic back on. So, here it is. Am I correct about this? Or am I wrong? Checking documents, please wait. Barriers down. Should I get as much speed as I can? Just in case the barrier's still there, I might be able to break through it. Right, there you go. Yeah, I was on mute. But anyway, that's what it was. There was a little bit of a bug there. It'd be interesting to know how many gears this thing's got. No. I didn't actually see if I typed that in correctly. I suppose I'll find out. Oh. Yes, I did. There we go. I just noticed how much money we had. Have we bought? Doing man trucks now, aren't we? Real man trucks. Buy online. Configuration of thy fleet. There it is. Yes, that's it, isn't it? Yes, that's the one. We shall purchase you. Okay. Glad you agree. What did that just say? Purchase. Oh. Hello, are we supposed to buy a new garage? Of course we will, because we've got 100 trucks, which means all of our garages are... Okay. Right, well in that case, let's keep going until we've got enough money for a garage and a truck. Oh, I assume we got the trailer. How many trailers are we going to need? We've got 20, yeah, no, okay, we're saving up for a... There we go. Now we're all caught up on what's happening. Look at that dash. I want a nice straight piece of road to have a good look at the dash. Ooh. $13. Have I got 16 gears in this thing? Is that what I've got on it? I tell you what, these graphics, the lighting is incredible. The lighting, the traffic lights, the car lights, the brake lights, and the lights of that garage are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'll just let you guys know right now, next week's stream is either A, happening on Saturday, but I've got to make sure I finish on time or a little earlier because I've got to go to a dinner. It's my mum's special birthday. A decade, I won't say, because she probably doesn't want, even though you don't know her and she doesn't know you, but she'll get upset with me if I mention her age. But It's a special one, so there is a dinner being involved with the family next week. Have I taken the wrong... No, surely I haven't. Gotta get used to these gears. Yeah, I've got to actually find out what time the dinner is. Because my brother's organised it all. He just sent me a text, said, hey, we're doing this, start saving. Oh, thanks, mate. How much? Don't let me know how much I need to save and all the other details. But, yeah, so the depending on the time, it could be option B, which is the good old transferring it to Sunday, or maybe I'll do it on the Friday. We shall see. So I thought I'd let you guys know that. Here's a 7-hour drive.
Let's find a new route.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really open this thing up and find out. I haven't had a motorway or anything like that. I like the sound of it. And, yeah, I remember. Just because you mentioned it, that's why I remember. I would have probably missed that as well, but I didn't, so... what was I saying? Yeah, I definitely like the paint scheme. I think the paints, they really did a good job on the paint. Oh no, it was me that did the paint. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
And I haven't had a chance to look at the dash because I haven't a good long... Well, maybe we might be able to get a chance here. Yeah, we're going straight here. Let's see if we got what we got down here. If I can keep an eye on the road and stuff. Well, we've got the temperature. That's always a great thing and a must-have. We've got the time. It tells you the speed limit. Now, is that real life? I suppose it could be, actually. You get all the GPS details and that, they'll know what the speed limit is and where exactly it changes. That is cool. Actually, why have I got that up? Because I got the GPS there. What else we got? The fuel's a bit...
Go straight on.
Oh, 160k. Is that how much fuel I got left, or...? There's a Def Blue and efficiency. What's 160 for? What else we got in here? Oh, hey. Let's keep an eye on what's going on here. See, a thing tells me what gear I'm in now. 7th gear. Yeah, I'll sneak in. Well, yeah, I'll get to the other options as I'm just going through them one at a time at the moment. While trying to drive the best I can. I do like the readout though. I like the blue under the needle. I like that. Really like that. There we go. Let's open her up. Speed limit of 80. Oh, I'm just about to get to another roundabout. What else we got here? I think the thing in front is the distance, isn't it? And manual. We've got the turbo there, and the driving hours. Okay, so the 179 k's is obviously the triptometer or whatever they call it. I forget what they call it now. How many k's I've done. Oh, I don't need to indicate. I'm not really giving anyone any indication. Even the cars look amazing with these graphics. And I just know it's going to... Hey, come on, let me... You cheeky... Jump the blooming queue, why don't you? A few paint jobs, man, some of them are very nice. Yeah, I have to have a look. I think when we were looking the other day, I'm sure I saw some new ones. And 15. And let's get up to the 80 and see how this thing does. I do like the interior. I do like the sound of it, Causey. I don't know what the weight is we're carrying, to be honest. 13 tons, so it shouldn't be struggling too much. So we'll just see what kind of grunt we got, but that might be down to the how much torque the gear is giving us. So let's have a look at the next. So there's the temperature gauges. Oh, the remaining range, a nice big lettering. So you got no one but you, no excuse when you run out of fuel, actually. Still don't know how many gears this thing's got. What else we got in here? Oh, well, there's the trip. Yeah, 200. Well, you've already got that. So, okay. Available pressure, oil pressure. Oh, that's right, the pressure. And are we back to square one by the looks of it? The pressure, speaking of, there's this guy, I'm not actually subscribed to him because I don't watch enough of his videos.
And then turn.
And yeah, I don't like a huge amount of subscriptions. I know it sort of helps them out, but I do like the videos and stuff, which also helps them out. And most of them anyway got like plenty of subscribers as it is. So once they start sharing them with me, I'll start subscribing to them. Just joking. So I tend to forget to, because I'm a person who goes, if you want my subscription, you've got to earn it. And I expect the same, you know. If you're following me, subscribe to me on Twitch, it's because I've provided enough entertainment and all the bits and pieces that you decide that I get that, not because, you know, all of a sudden you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. It's nice to know you've earned something, isn't it? Well, I'm old school, so yeah. I think newer school people would disagree. They prefer it just be given. But he's an American guy. I think he's Texas or something. Real nice guy though. Really nice guy. His channel grew like that, and it grew like that because he got into Australian stuff, which a lot of American YouTubers are doing now. I see everywhere you see American reacts to Australian this, Australian that. And he's a bit of a motorhead. He got into the racing, he got into all the different cars that are available, the Holdens and stuff. Gee, they made this tight, didn't they? Or was I not paying attention because I'm too busy talking? Again. And anyway, a little of both there. He recently, I came across this video yesterday, or the day before. He recently bought the trucking sims, Euro Truck, an American truck. And by the sounds of it, he used to drive trucks by the sounds of it, in America. Or does now, I don't know what he does now. And he played American truck. and he got to his. It's funny. He thought he got to his delivery place, but it was a recruitment agency. He went to go pick it up, and he kept going past. He couldn't figure out where to pick his delivery up from. And when he we're going there, aren't we? When he got there, he went to reverse it in, and he lined it up brilliantly on keyboard and mouse. Lined it up perfectly.
Never mind.
He was halfway in, and the air pressure dropped on the truck, and there's about 10 minutes of him wait for the air pressure to rise, and never did, so he gave up and didn't realise. Well, actually it did. This is the funny bit. I thought it was fantastic. He didn't know. He was trying to rev it, and he goes, because it wouldn't go away straight away. He didn't realise just revving it doesn't get rid of it straight away, right? You've got to rev it for quite a bit. Are we on a new day, or is it the same day? I didn't take notice.
Let's find a new route.
Yeah, we're on the same day. We will sleep. How much? We've got 77 hours remaining and 24 hours to go. No, we're all good. We will do another sleep. We will hit the sleep, because I missed out on the sleep. Because we should have slept before we got to the ferry. So we will sleep at the end of this in 4 hours. Also because we don't have to worry about driving through the night. And then we'll go to crash camp. Now, actually the rain just reminded me. There's something we've got to do in there, because we're in autumn now. I don't know. I swear this is out. Well, it doesn't work how I would expect it to work anyway. A bit too much rain going on for the amount you've got on the thing. Yeah, so he lined it up brilliantly, and the air pressure thing came on. I'm pressing. There we go. And so he's sitting there, rev it up a couple of times and gave up, and he's just sitting there and he's trying to reverse, and it wasn't going anywhere, and all you could hear was beep, 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 beep. And after about 10 minutes of this, he gave up. But the funny thing was about the 7-minute mark, the air pressure beep had gone, but he was in reverse, so he had the reversing beep on, and he didn't realise that. It was just, that's why he gave up. He could have gone in straight in.
At the roundabout.
Right, let me concentrate. Alright, and the problem with this... Oh, God, I hate that. I mean, should be a distance thing, not... Yeah, I'll let you know, I know. Oh, actually, stuff you. Stuff you. If you're going to be like this, I'm going. I'm a busy man, a successful trucking business person, making many, many money. Oh, that's the other thing I've got to check too. And I haven't got time to wait for these Muppets.
Exit now.
Oh, wrong button. Oh, right, okay, voting. Voting time. Where we going? Let's have a look. I've just seen the amount of money. Jeepers. I'm not with it today. You can obviously tell that. I'm over chatty, and there's a reason for that. It's called overcompensating. Trying to appear more happier than I am. That's the reason why I'm being over chatty. And probably tired as well, which my brain sort of goes 10 to the dozen when I'm tired, and I'll just say anything that pops into my head. In fact, it doesn't even bother popping into my head. It goes straight to my mouth, so it doesn't get censored. But anyway, we're buying a new garage. So where are we going? If you need a stream, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you want to participate in the stream, you get a chance right now by deciding where we're going to have our new garage. Our options are places that we haven't got one yet, which is Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Poland, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Hungary, not yet, but it will be, Slovakia. That place that I always forget what it is because I can't see it. Of course, he'll hopefully put it in there. Bosnia, yeah, why can't I remember that? Slovenia, there we go. Bosnia, Serbia. What else? North Macedonia. We've got Greece, Croatia, which I missed. We've got Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Lebanon. I don't think, yeah, Lebanon, Jordan. I think the West Bank's in there as well. So West Bank will be one. Israel's one as well. I think that covers all of them. So those are our options, ladies and gentlemen. Sweden, Finland, Czech Republic, Poland, Estonia, Latvia, whatever. You know what it is. No, we've got one in there. We've got Poland, Slovakia, Slovenia, Croatia, Hungary, Bosnia, Serbia, North Macedonia, Greece, and Lebanon, West Bank, Israel, Jordan, and Egypt. Where are we going? We've got to vote for Finland. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to get that vote in. Oh yeah, when is West Balkans? Actually, I checked the other day. It hasn't been the other day. It hadn't been mentioned. Finland it is. Okay. Whoa, we got plenty of choices here. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. How are we going to do this? Would it be just easier if I choose one for Finland? Because it's just a lot of choices. Yeah. Well, they might do it for the Christmas period thing. Yeah. As they do, or maybe something else. Yeah. We shut down south. Maybe if Norway and we can go medium when we go to Sweden. No, we'll go further up. Let's go up here. That way we get to drive through a bit of Finland. I do like driving through Finland. I haven't gone through Finland in such a long time. So, our next option, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to vote for this one. Let's go into the world map. Let's zoom out a bit. There we go. Let's zoom in and try and remember where did I just get to? It started with R. That's what I remember. It started with R. R. There it is. There it is. There it is. And we've been here too. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, we got two things there. Ooh, I wonder if I can do the freight market then. That'll be interesting. Up top there. Really? I don't know why I got flies. I honestly have no clue why flies here, especially this time of year. Right. So, this is where we get ourselves a new company, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the stream, welcome. If you're wondering why we're doing the company, it's because it's part of the rules of this competition. We buy a new garage, we get a company to choose that we can deliver to. So we just bought our 21st garage, so we're now going to introduce our 21st contract with a country. Company. In a country. All countries. Anyway, there's our first one up there. I know that we don't belong to them. And I'll be right. So they're in the running. They're in the running. I know we definitely don't have them. DHL, we're with them. They were our very first company we ever got a contract with. So there's company number 1, company number 2 so far. And, oh, we're with them too, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we are. Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got it 4 garages ago. So we've got 2 choices, number 1 or number 2. I'll run through those again. There's number 2. There's number 1, which we'll be heading up over to that garage at the end of this delivery, which will probably be next week, and introducing ourselves to the company and taking them a delivery just to prove that they made a great choice at choosing, what is my company name? Insert company name as their number 1 choice of getting their goods from point A to Z. Number 1. Anyone else? I'll give another 10 seconds because you guys obviously knew it was a vote. Number 1 it is. And we'll carry on. We'll go for a sleep. And actually by that time it's probably a good time for me to get up and walk around for a little bit and have a bit of a break, because we still actually got to buy some trucks and whatnots to go into our new garage. In fact, well, the first thing we'll do is we'll find that new garage. There it is. And we'll upgrade it. So that's all set out. Next thing we'll do is, well, we'll quickly here make sure our drivers are all working. She's having a rest. She's having a rest. I love this. I love this view. Yep. Everyone's all good. They're all happy. They're all making me money. It makes me happy. Oh, actually, that also, before I forget, because I keep doing, 2 million. 2.1 million. Actually, I'll write that down because I said I would, wouldn't I? I'll write that down now. I'll put the ETS here for the end of the stream's info, and right there I'll put 2.1 mil. That's what I'll do, and we'll see how much American Truckers made in the last 7 days when we go back into that. So we need, where are we? Truck dealers. Man, oh man, oh man. Stan, the man with the golden Ann, who drives around in the little van. It's not exactly what it was. It's the Sesame Street thing. That was. Oh, that's where I remember it from. Buy online. And we'll grab our lovely little kit there of truck. Keep going. We'll buy one. We shall buy another one. Oh, can we get away with 3? That'll be pretty good if we can get away with 3. Oh yeah, easy. See, lucky I did upgrade it. Not really. It was just perfect. Normally, we used to upgrade it after we bought 3 trucks, but now I've just decided to upgrade it all the time. And I don't know why my camera's doing that. It's not in focus, is it? It's just slightly out. Or is it just me? I'm seriously wondering if it's me. Maybe my eyes are going, but it doesn't look fully in focus, which makes no sense. I mean, yeah, I redid Windows, but I've done that before and the camera's been fine. And then we've got to put drivers into those trucks and get them out and making money. Not the best of choice, is it? Alright, we'll put you can go in there. Let's get ourselves a, there we go, a Ginger Ninja. She can get in there, stealthy deliver our products, quietly pick up the money, and then throw it into our bank. And another one there. The bank being my wallet, which belongs to my back pocket, which is the vault. Well, the wallet would be the vault, wouldn't it? The back pocket would be the bank. Yeah, almost got it right first time. I think that's it. We just need to drive. No, that's not. That's what I want to do. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Bring you back up. We're all good. Let's go. And keep an eye on the time. Which I can't see. Maybe it is my eyes. Maybe the camera's fine and it's my eyes. That was weird. Don't know if that came across the screen, but when I got back into the game, it was very light, the graphics, and then it's like a shoom, down the screen it's come right back to that beautiful colour. And now I can see the time better because of it. I actually thought my accelerator pedal had stuck, and that's why I was struggling to stop, but no, that wasn't the case because it wasn't revving when I put the clutch in. Oh, you let me in too. Oh, yeah. Legends. Hey, I think there's a few truckers around here that know about my wonderful company and how well I treat my workers, and maybe being a bit nice so I consider them for employment. That's my guess. So, okay, 80. Let's stay on the right side of the lane, eh? Right, as in both meanings. And 13th gear. 14th? 14 gears. That's how many we got. Okay. So it's pretty much the same. Which I should be used to, but I'm not, because I'll say pretty much the same. I'm talking about with the Volvo and the Scania I drive, and I'm so used to driving. But they've got their C1, C2 before you get to first gear. But essentially they're the same. Where are they? Yeah, 12 gears. I don't know. Forget it. I don't know what I'm talking about today. Ignore me. Yeah. Yeah, well done. Actually, what is... There, and it has the cruise control. Nice. Oh, there's me looking at the... trying to see the time on the dash. What's that? Oh, can't wait to drive on crash cam too, just to hear the engine. Let's see what it sounds like when I'm outside the cab. Oh, another border.
Right.
Let's hope in this. Hang on, which button is it? Is it that button? No, is it that button? No, that's that button. That's the oil pressure. I didn't see that before. It's that button. I'm sure it's that button. It should be that button. That button. Maybe that button. The button I set it to. Are we not in gear? Surely we're in gear. No, that button, that one does the other one. That's definitely that button, but it's not doing it. What is going on? I learned something yesterday actually. You guys in America probably know this. Because it was another American, two really nice guys. What are they called? Eat the Suck or something? Oh, I can't remember. The name is gone from me. Anyway, they were looking at Australian truck driving. Well, road trains and Australian trucks and how the trucking thing works. In Australia, they done the English one and stuff. They watched a lot of English comedies and stuff, and that's how they grew. Embrace the Suck. That's it. Embrace the Suck. Well, check them out. They're really good guys. Two guys. Great guys. Anyway, they're watching it.
Keep right.
Watching that, and they're talking about how in Australia
Turn right.
the availability of truckers is dying big time, even though they get paid well and stuff like that. But apparently, a lot of the truckers are old timers. All the new young kids don't want to end up driving trucks. Don't know why. Drive around all the time, free and neat, and get paid well. But anyway, and they were mentioning something about a certain company in America, one of them, to do with something. You have to watch the video. I won't say it here. But there's a certain company in America, and of course you might be, or any Americans watching this might be able to confirm this. You might say, yeah, I know exactly what they're talking about. And what is the time? Oh, it's only 5. Oh, of course, we're in autumn. Of course, it's going to get dark early, isn't it? Yeah. And this trucking company, he turned to his mate. I can't remember the guy's name. Spencer, I think the guy is. I can't remember the other guy's name. I turns to him and says, "Oh, there's talking about these truckers that you avoid. They're really bad and stuff. And it's a company called Swift." And he said to his mate, "You know about Swift?" And he says, "Oh, do you know what Swift stands for?" And he goes, No, all I know is when you see them, don't go anywhere near them, because apparently they're really, really bad." And he explained what Swift means. Sure wish I finished training. That's not what he said. It was a little better. And it reminded me of that truck driver in front of us at the thing. What he called it was Stevie Wonder's Institute for Driving. For trucking or something. Stevie Wonder's Institute for Trucking. That's it. Because apparently they're really, really bad. According to them. But obviously it's true, because sure wish I had finished training. Yeah, I loved it. Stevie Wonder's Institute for Trucking. Apparently they hit everything and everything. If it's there to be hit, they'll hit it. If there's nothing there to be hit, they'll still hit it. Apparently really, really bad. So looking at the time. There are a few variations on it, yeah. Yeah, there would be. I tell you what, every time I see those lines come up on the mirror there, I'll just keep thinking it's taking a screenshot. Well, not a screenshot, it's taking a picture. Actually, it's a criminal's wet dream, isn't it, really? If it did that, took pictures, get license plate numbers of fancy cars, cars you can steal, cars you know that the people who own it are rich. So let's hope that never happens, eh? They never bring that out. I mean, they might do, because they might use it for evidence. If you hit something or something like that, maybe it automatically, they have it so it automatically takes a picture, or the fact that like with this, it's got the radar system on it, that when you get to a certain distance, it'll start recording just in case. So it's got a record of how the accident happened for insurance purposes and stuff like that. They actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they made it law. Insurance companies insisted on it, if they ever came out with that technology. By the way, if it does, I came up with it, so you better give me my money. Copyright and all. Well, IP really, intellectual property. Yeah, no one answered this, but on the stream, is the camera a little out of focus? Please let me know, because it just seems it's slightly out of focus to me. I would like to know that that's actually true before I go start mucking around with it, or it's possibly my eyes. Yeah, it's just, I mean, the thing is, it hasn't done it before. Maybe I'll give the lens a clean or something. Maybe I'll do that while I'm having my little intermission. Ooh, I might have put that backlight up a little too high, I think. Okay, why did the cruise control decide to hit the brakes with nothing in front of it? I've noticed that before. Yeah. But I just assumed, because I wasn't really paying attention. As you can tell, I'm not really paying attention today. But yeah, just that doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's put cruise control. Oh, I'll keep it in 13th gear actually. No point putting cruise control on. My brand new truck. How many times? Does it mean is the traffic weird? Today, extra. Oh, I might know why that is. Actually, I actually might know why that. No, it's me thinking again. It's always a bad idea for me thinking. It actually started to remind me of the old traffic that hasn't been happening for a while, and I was wondering if it's because I hadn't put that little bit of whatever it is that I've got to put into Steam for launch options to do with the yeah, see, that's sort of slowing down a little too soon. That's not what I've got it set to. I'm pretty sure that's not, unless it's syncing for itself, which would be awesome. saying, hey, these guys were way up ahead of stopping. We need to start slowing down now, otherwise we won't make it in time before to stop fully before we hit something. Instead of like what the other ones are doing, which is normally wait until that hits the 30 meter and then slamming on the brakes. I was keeping an eye on him. That is a perfect title, because that's exactly what happened, Causey. Yeah, I've sort of overdone it with the old backlight there. No, lights. The clue was in the name, backlight. There we go. Now I can see the speed limit. It's just a little too bright for my liking. Okay, we need to think about... No, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock for ATS. We still got time. Put your pillows away, people. We still got time. I wonder if this truck comes with its own adaptive cruise control. And if I turn the setting off, it would still work because it's standard with the truck. Which is what they should do. Yeah, that camera's getting on my nerves.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I am liking this truck though, Causey. I am liking this truck. At least I'll be able to drive it hopefully a bit longer. At least 10 streams, if we're getting a gauge per stream. Give it a proper good go. We'll wait and see. Thank you. I've read War and Peace quicker than you read my passport, buddy. As much as the graphics, how great the graphics look now after redoing Windows, there is a slight issue with it.
And then exit right.
Just a wee tiny issue with it. Because the colours are so much richer and with a lot more depth to the colour, the dark colours are a lot darker, and I have night blindness, so I can't see jack or chill when it's really, really dark, which means is the reason why I keep hitting the barrier there, because I couldn't even see the barrier, let alone my truck. Well, the trailer. I can see the truck, I'm inside it. If I can't see my truck, I'm in real trouble when I'm sitting inside it. But yeah. So, we shall stop up here and get some sleep, so we can wake up in the night time again, because it's the autumn/fall mod. So yeah, the sunrise is later, isn't it? And then we got the winter after this with the physics. Now that's, I'm looking forward to that. Actually, what would be funny if we could if Pirate would Be keen to do that one and try out the physics, get him into the old snow physics. Well, we'll pull in here, we'll get ourselves a sleep. I will go and have a quick break, grab a drink, show you the greatest when I come back, the greatest invention ever.
A new route.
Australian invention anyway.
Go straight on.
And we should carry on with this route.
Rerouting.
Got to do snow physics stream with every winter. Yeah, we will. Though I was thinking, it's just completely bypass. Oh, I had to go through there and around there. Oh, I might have stuffed myself. No, it's all right. I'm a professional driver, expert, top of the notch, greatest I ever lived. Thus far. I won't call myself a goat because I think that's the stupidest thing to ever do. Calling someone a goat of a sport or anything like that. It's the dumbest arguments ever, and it's totally incorrect. You cannot call someone a goat of a sport when the sport's still going and will be going in the future. You haven't seen absolutely everyone who's played that sport yet. You can say he's been the best player so far, but the greatest of all time? Stupid. Right, let me get my screen ready. And then I'll also have a wee chat with the flies that decided to turn up in the middle of winter. I don't understand that. And this place is clean, so I don't know why they're here. I've got nothing to offer them. So I'll do that. And like I said, when I come back, you'll get to see the greatest Australian invention ever. I'll show you it. And we shall carry on. So don't go anywhere. Or do. I'll leave that up to you. Because it is your choice. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back shortly. I should be back shortly. If I'm not back shortly, something's really just been wrong. To the point you'll probably never see me back ever again. But yeah, I shall be back shortly. See you in a sec, guys. This is where I say I'm back, and you can clearly see that I'm back. And the camera was fine. As soon as I change it over to the main screen, it goes all wonky. Can't win. Anyway, here it is. The greatest Australian invention ever. You Tim Tams. That's the double coat one. It's not the original one, by the way. Well, it helps if I actually get back into the... Bring the game back up on the screen, eh? That'll be handy. Hello, game. Yeah. Biscuit, cookie, depending which country you come from. These things are amazing. They're absolutely unbelievably gorgeous. And you do a thing called a Tim Tam Slam. And what you do is you bite the ends off, each end, just the ends of them, and you grab a cup of coffee. Don't do it with tea. It doesn't work with tea. People do it with tea, I don't know why. And then you dunk it into your coffee, and you use it as a straw, and you suck your coffee through it. And it just melts, and it's just the most amazing taste ever. It is absolutely yummy. Best Australian invention, Tim Tams. There's a New Zealand version of it done by a company called Griffin's, who are one of our major cookie biscuit makers. Really nice, they're called Chit Chats, but nowhere near the quality. Nothing comes to the quality of a Tim Tam. And you get different, there's caramel, other ones as well. Other amazing flavours are available. Sounds delicious. It's amazing, dude. It really is. Absolutely. And they were on special this week, so I grabbed a couple of packs. I grabbed the double coated chocolate one. 2 coats of chocolate. I assume that's what double coat means. Oh, that's got 2 jackets on. And the original one. Right, crash cam time. Let's listen to this. Oh, I might need time alone. Listen to that engine. No, we do. Oh, we better buy some trucks. Let's stop pressing that button, shall we, JJ? Okay. Glad we can come to an agreement. Truck dealer. 2 of them by the looks of it. Hopefully. That means we just need a trailer after that, wouldn't we? Buy online. I might eat one of those when I get a little bit hungry, so you might have to be put up with that. Well, you don't have to watch me eat it, I suppose. 1. Yes, we can buy 2. Which means we've got to figure out how much a trailer is, our next trailer. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, another garage almost done. Let's put some lovely people into it. I think we want a woman, don't we? We've done guy, girl, guy. Ella. Oh no, let's make it the house of the red dragon. 2 redheads in there, why not? And well, that's going to be done before we even done this route. Yeah. Hire that driver. The other thing I want to do, actually, we're going to Italy, so we're taking a ferry across, aren't we? Or are we driving around? It would make sense to drive the ferry across. Drive the ferry across? Apparently I got a pilot license for a ferry. I'm pretty sure it's called a pilot license, even though it is a boat, but I think it is a pilot license that you have when it comes to ferries, because you're piloting people across on the ferry. Well, we have adjusted to, like I said, we get to 30 garages now, so we do 10 garages per truck, and we shall adjust as needed, Causey. So let's see. That was the 21st garage, isn't it? We're now in the 21st century. I'm pretty sure that's the 21st garage. We've got 21. Okay. So 8, 12, 16, 20, 21. Can that actually go? Well, we need 140 grand to start off with anyway. Oh, plus the paint job. See how much, actually I think it's 10 grand for the paint because it would be money heist. 20 grand. 20 grand, so a total of 153, about 400,000 we need. So we can keep driving until we have about 400 grand. We can buy the trailer and also... Oh no, we're in Finland. Of course it can go there. Which garages we haven't been to yet? We've been to all of them as far as I know. I see what you mean though. Yeah, it is going to get a bit of a... pain to do that, isn't it? I mean, at the end of it, maybe we'll just say, okay, every time we buy a truck, because obviously with that truck we locate to that garage that we bought, maybe we just do there and skip the rest of it. It might become too much to do that. There was something else I wanted to do. World map. Let's see where we're headed to. Yeah, wouldn't that make sense? I could have turned off there. It doesn't make sense to do that now. Yeah, wouldn't that made more sense to go there to there? Hang on, let's see what it does if I do tell it to go there. Yeah, no, so I should have checked it. I actually wanted to check it and I forgot about it. It would have been way better to go this way and then up around there and around there. Yeah, okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Take that ferry if we can make it. Okay, we'll just drive it. We need to get a move on. Oh, I see what you mean about the fuel, Causey. We've done a day's driving. I don't even think that's a quarter of a tank we've used up yet. Oh, listen to it. Damn, I wish I'd thought of checking that earlier, but I did think about it and forgot. So it's a 20-hour trip, which is about a 2-hour... No, it's an hour real time. So it should work out perfectly, actually, because we've got to add another half an hour minimum for things to happen, like last week. It took an extra hour. Well, last week, last stream of this competition. 2 weeks ago. If you're new to the stream, we'll be doing ADS tomorrow with the competition. If you're wondering what the competition is, type in exclamation mark trucks into chat. That'll give you the gist of it. Any other questions, chuck them into chat as well, and we'll do the best to answer them. I should say we should answer them, not the best, because we know the competition. And also, welcome to the stream. Still got to get used to the gears and stuff. And if you're also wondering why this is called Crash Cam, well, we get to see me crashing widescreen, that's why. Better view of it, because the regulars like me crashing. Back for a cause here, it's a hobby. Me crashing. And I do stay in this view for a whole driving day, and then we switch back into cab view. Purely because I like the scenery, we get to see more of the scenery, but more importantly for me is I get to hear the engine, the roar of the engine. It's louder out here. Go figure. Scissors are always on standby, yes they are. You got a pair of those scissors that comes with a sharpener that you put them into, take them out and they sharpen them. We had a pair of those years ago. Actually, they were New Zealand made scissors. They were amazing scissors. And the company, I don't know what happened to the company. They were great. We had them at school as well. There was kid scissors and all that. And they were the best scissors ever. And on YouTube, I get ads for a guy who actually bought the patent for it recently and redone them. You can get gardening scissors, kitchen scissors and all that. And he's done them the same way with the handles and the big spring in between them, so when you put down, clamp down, we put in a lot of pressure to clamp down, so it really did a good cut. Actually at school what we used to do, I just remembered this, we used to use them as darts. Because you put them down, you had a clip to hold them shut. And we used to have like corkboard walls or something. You used to throw them at the wall, see if you could stick them in, sort of like throwing a knife, make sure the pointy end goes in. It was a lot of fun, best part of school back then. Because nowadays it wouldn't be allowed, would it? Health and safety. Someone, parent would be going, oh, what if you had a kid? Well, it's their fault for walking in front of it. Be aware of the environment. Read the room. Greenhouses, always the colour of white. Or clear coat. Of course, they're not always the colour of white, I just said it for comedic value to make me laugh at the very least. The rest of you couldn't care less. As long as I make myself laugh. Joking, of course. Actually, I haven't done a dad joke today, have I? Maybe was that classed as one? I mean, dad jokes are easy to classify, isn't it? A joke, you go, ha ha ha. A dad, you go, oh. And Human the Dad, yeah, very funny. That was a good one. Might get in the fast lane. Or no, sneaking. Right, so I've got to remember at the end of the stream, go back and revisit the Steam Workshop page for the AI mod and copy and paste that code that goes into the launch options. It's supposed to make the performance better. And go to the American Truck Simulator version of it, which I was supposed to do originally and I keep forgetting. Surprise, surprise. Making sure the lighting's okay. I did open up the curtains a bit, it's getting dark. And see if... I would assume it's the same thing. Maybe it's the same code too. It would make sense it would be the same. And put it into the launch options. I did notice a slight difference. I will admit, I did, when I put that code in for ETS, I did notice a slight difference. But the problem is when you're streaming, you got so many things to worry about, the stream, chat, and all that kind of stuff. You don't fully pay as much attention to the game as you normally would. Not intentionally, obviously, it's just part and parcel. It comes with the territory. So, it might have been a big difference. I just didn't notice it. I might have just seen bits here now and then where I go, okay, that was slightly different, or that's slightly better. On my private profile, I use a different AI mod, which makes a big difference. Did I not pay? Well, that's not the button I wanted. What has just happened? I have not hit anything. Twice the stream that's happened. We figured out the first one because there was a bit of a bug at the... Oh, look at that window. Look at the sky. Oh, that's gorgeous. Come on, that paint job, it's gorgeous. Right, so what happened then? The game doesn't want me to have this truck. Either that or the Volvo, my Volvo trucks have got together and say, hey, we're the number one trucks he like. We can't have this happening. They're intimidated by the man and they're trying to turn me off. What happened then? Jeez. Yeah, well, actually, the other one was a monster truck. Literally a monster truck. Oh, the poor biker up there. Okay. Well, at least there's a good reason to why we're here. Not a random reason. Go. I should have gone in a lower gear, but you alright, buddy? You want to lift to the hospital? I've done that before, if you haven't seen it. I've taken one of those trucks, bikes for a ride along with us. I think I had a slightly wide cargo on the back and I hit one of the bikes on the road and we just dragged them along with us. I was lonely, I wanted companionship. Oh! Causey, remind me. Go, when we finish this job, go to the repair shop. Obviously repair this, but most importantly there was updates to workshop content. Maybe I'm able to get Murphy back into the truck. Maybe it was an update for that. Yeah, I'll probably forget too, but at least, you know, both of us forget, the outcome won't be any different, but at least we've got the opportunity of at least one person remembering. Which increases the possibility of having it, otherwise if it was just me then there's no possibility. Did I set the cruise control to 90? No, I didn't. Gonna say. Yeah, that's how traffic should work. I've overtaken you, I'll jump back into this lane so the faster vehicles can get past me instead of... Why doesn't it work like that all the time? Well, let's be honest, it doesn't work like that in real life either, so it is a simulator. What we need is a bit of clean sailing for a little bit longer. I'm getting this lane. Because we've knocked 3 hours off our travelling time. We've done it in 20 minutes. $20 minutes? $10 minutes? I don't know. I suppose that's about right, isn't it? Because, yeah, an hour, 30 hours in game is an hour. Half an hour. An hour. Real time. See if it happens again. Yeah, maybe I should have a look on the forum and pro mods to see if this is an issue too. It's just weird because that passport one, we went that way the other week and 2 weeks ago and it was fine. We didn't have that issue. But however, the toll booth thing, that's a bit weird. Damn, I should have shut that window, it's getting cold. And I should go to the right, I forget, I've just remembered now I should go to the right at these toll booths because I can go straight through instead of paying. I think there's an issue with the barriers. Because the barriers should be coming all the way down now and it's not. Do you notice that? And that's what happened when we got to the passport thing. The barrier went all the way up and it didn't say checking documents. So what I'll do, now it comes all the way down. Gently does it, gently does it, gently does it. Ooh, there we go. We're all good. All good. Fine. Tell you what, on my private profile, the gas economy, the diesel economy on this thing alone would make me change my main truck to this truck, but I am liking this. I am liking this. I do miss my Renault though. I do. I miss the Renault, believe it or not. I actually miss that Renault. I'm going to try and sneak through here, hopefully without getting a ticket. Stay at 90 because my guess is it's going to head back into a 90k zone eventually. And hopefully there's no cops around, even though we're in the city basically, and the chances are there is. Let's get in the middle lane so we have options. Weirdly, even though, and we'll sneak in here, even though I know this is the autumn/fall mod, and it's a late one, for those that don't know, I use seasoned mods. We do 4 streams with the season, and then we do a convy mode with you lovely viewers. And then we go into a new season, and the season mods will have a spring one, a summer one, and there's 2 autumn/fall ones. There's early autumn/fall, and then there's the one we're using now, which is the late autumn/fall mild winter mod. What I normally do is I do these ones, I do 2 weeks of each, obviously signifying going into winter. So the early autumn fall, 2 weeks of that, and then this one at the end of it. But last time I forgot to do that, so I just stuck with the early. So we're going to do the late one for the fall streams this time. And then hopefully next time we come around I'll remember. There is also 2 for the winter mod one as well. Sorta. The second one's optional. Really, it's an optional mod. The first one's called Frosty, which is a normal, and then Heavy Winter, which is a lot more snow and stuff about. And I'll do a similar thing with that, except I do the Frosty one, I'll do 1 stream with that, and then I'll do 2 streams with the Heavy Winter to indicate middle of winter, and then the final stream, the end of winter, with the Frosty one again. So I actually hadn't paid any attention to the trees in that, and just realised that they're a lot browner and dead looking, and the grass is a lot more less bright, more darkish, dark green, brown tinges to it. I told you to get back into 90k zone. You either get in this lane, truck, or you pass that. I want options. Don't want to be slowed down by you or the one in front of me. Thank you. Oh, actually, I'll alternate. I'll wait until it starts. If I hear my truck start slowing down a bit, I'm not jumping to that other lane. There's the booth of the tolls. Just using the gears to slow me down a bit there. That's just revving up and down. Releasing the clutch and putting it in, releasing the clutch and putting it back in. Oh look, it's the Colonel! His world tour! Bringing many a spice to your life. Can I, come on, can I, I can. Oh, that looks good. Okay, I'm hungry.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I like that sign. If you got nothing to sign. Stein? Yeah, I'm tired. Don't feel it, but that's an indication that I'm tired. Yeah. If you got nothing to clear, go this way. Yeah, oh no, I've got bringing in drugs from, illegal drugs in, so I better go to the one where I do declare stuff. They probably do it on purpose, like VPNs. My theory of the VPN is that it's not actually secure as you think. I think it was just invented by the CIA just so they can have all the people that they're trying to catch in one spot, thinking that they're all clear there. You know what I mean? Instead of filtering through all the internet, if you get people that use VPNs doing their dirty dealings and that because they can't pick them up, I'm pretty sure they know damn well where you are. And it's smart thing to do, really, if you think about it. If you want to catch it like war and terrorism, you want to catch terrorists are probably more likely to use a VPN than anything else, aren't they? They're thinking that's secure. Don't know where I am in the world because I'm using a VPN, and they're like, well, we invented it for this very reason, to pinpoint where you are, and we don't have to go through the whole internet to find you. If you know what I mean. Same thing, if you don't declare anything, go down this if you've got nothing to clear. They've got something to clear, let's have a check on them. Because that's what someone will do who's bringing in something illegal. They'll likely go to the, I don't have anything to declare. Thinking that they'll get through nice and easy. Is this the one that we got lost on once? No, it isn't. I'm thinking of ATS in Mexico, wasn't it? That weird road setup. Just listen to that sound. Sounds very much similar to the Volvo. To be honest, the Scania's got the best sounding engine, I believe, in this game. Almost as good as the American trucks. Does have its own little thing, make it unique. That thud that you don't get with American trucks, but you just can't deny how beautiful American V8 sounds in the trucks. But it's the bass note, isn't it? When it comes to engines and V8s, it's all about the bass note. And the bass drum with the thud, that's what I like to call the thud. If you know what I mean with the, you know, the thud of a V8. To me, one of the best sounds in the world. It's really weird. You hear V12s and they're just like, they just don't have the same. They don't sound powerful like a V8 sounds powerful. And of course, with a V12, it's a lot more powerful. But they don't, especially like Formula One cars. They sound like you just stood on a cat's tail. Come on, here's a test for the truck. Let's see how good you are with the power. 13th gear, 30 kilometers an hour. How quickly can we get to 70k from 30? Once the torque starts kicking in that mid-range. You're about 1,000 revs. Let's say 1,200 revs now. 1,500. Just clicked over the 1,500, I'm guessing. That's how I test my trucks. To see the power they got and the torque they got. I'm all about the power and apparently all about that bass. That's right, no treble. No, I'm sure you did too. I'm pretty sure you did as well. It should have it. Geez, it's getting out of focus. I wonder why that is. The camera's never done that before. As soon as I move my head. I'm just trying to think what it would be. It was going, maybe it's a Logitech. No, because the Logitech settings are the same. Because I saved my Logitech settings when I redo the when I redo the Windows, so I don't have to go through the whole lot and reset up every game and what colour my keyboard's going to be for it, what the DPI for them are, and all that. The things I downloaded. Like for the microphone, for instance, that goes into this headset. Downloaded a certain setup. Which is good because if it goes down the list and there's always new things on there, so for me to go and find it and try and remember what it's called is a pain, which I've had to do a couple of times. Yeah, I'm loving this, mate. I really am. Mind you, that fuel sort of... What are we? 2 o'clock? That fuel sort of dropped pretty quick. I mean, we did a whole day with less than a quarter of a tank, or around a quarter of a tank. Now we go down to about under half. In half a day. I don't trust you. That's why. Saw that coming from a foot away. Actually, I saw the name of your last clip. I was going to mention it, I forgot it. It was a weird... In the not what you named it. but the address for it. It was really weird. It was insult. It had an insult. The last one was Lulu. Can't see. Let's see if I can scroll down and find it. 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 Yeah, that's it. Respectful, venomous, manatee, shady Lulu. How dare you talk about Lulu like that, Twitch? She gave us a couple of great movies, some wonderful songs, and absolute darling of a woman. Even though she was before my time. Minus $4,000. I saw that. Didn't see who the driver was. I just saw it for the first time I saw it. No, actually, normally it's the driver I'm missing. I always see the money. Always see the missing money going. Never hardly see the money coming in. Who cost me $4,000? That's a bit over the top. I suppose we're going to get a lot of that. I mean, ooh, how bad is it going to be when we get one of our drivers who fully leveled up, done the longest delivery distance in history, and can't get a job back? How much is that going to cost me? Someone that's gone from the north of Iceland all the way into Syria, Iran or whatever we got, Iraq, whatever we got down there. I'll be driving along and all of a sudden it's like, game over, you're bankrupt. I mean, how the hell that happened? What do you mean, game over? Mind you, be interesting to know if they got, I don't think they would, but they might have, where they look at your driver and go, okay, there's no jobs for this driver here. He'll be heading back home. This is the route he'll be taking heading back home. These are the cities and towns in between. Does he stop at this city? Can he find a job there? I wonder if it accounts for that and thinks about that. Or it's programmed, you know, if they've coded it that way. That repossess everything? Really? Of course they would. Once again, this is a simulator. Mind you, they wouldn't do that down here. Not where I live. No. This country is consumer first. And the business can take the costs 9 times out of 10. So if you're ever in that state, you just declare bankruptcy and they can't do anything. Easy. And you're in that for 2 years. Start again. You get to keep everything you own. And every debt gets wiped too. Every debt you don't have to pay back. So if you're struggling to pay one thing back, and you decide to do that, if you've got other debts, hire purchase or anything else like that, they also get tossed out. You don't have to pay them back. That would suck. Actually, it does suck. Come on, I mean, think about it. I mean, if that happens for some reason, right? You lose all your money and you got all these garages and trucks. Clearly, a normal bank will go, okay, You've got all these assets, but you also got the ability to make the money back. So we'll give you time. It's good for them because they're charging you interest. Right? They go, right, okay, so carry on. Let's see what you're going, and let them go for a little bit. If they're going more into debt, they're going more into debt. But, I mean, I suppose that'd be a risk you take. You still get some money back because you can sell everything, repossess and sell it. But you got the possibility of making more money if you let them go because they've got all that, especially for the circumstances around it, why it happened. But in the game, it's obvious you're going to make that money back. Why take it all away when you know, oh, I can make that money back pretty quickly? Yeah, the 3 days, that's what's silly about it though. Just charge interest. Take it as a loan. You know, oh, this guy's got 20 garages, he's got 100 trucks. You'll make the money back. Let's not take it all off him. I don't think it's a very smart thing they've done there with the game. I mean, if it's a big debt in proportion, you know. But then again, what's going to happen that will cause that? I'm making over 2 million in 7 days, so surely I can make it 11 million, 1 million in 3 days, or close to. So what exactly is going to happen that's going to cause that amount of money? Even the previous scenario, which I said, having to drive across the whole of the longest distance ever, ain't going to cost you $1 million in fuel. So it seems a bit weird. I think, anyway. Well, that timing sucked, didn't it? Oh no, I'm alright. I can still turn left here. I now figured out why it slowed down around that corner, of course. It probably picked up the fence and slowed down, which is good actually, I suppose. Yeah, that's true. Which I've done before, and something else, I can't remember what. Oh, did I tell you, people watching out there? I got myself PC Building Simulator 2. Cheap, 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 cheap like the budgie. Which is a bird, if you didn't know, by the way. I'm sure budgies are everywhere. Admittedly, you know, it's a main bird pet, and everyone sort of had, well, definitely when I was growing up, but then again. You know, it's also it was the main one in England and Australia and stuff anyway. I'll tell you how that is. Have you played the first one, Causey? Look at that sun. Oh, you haven't? The first one was good. Boy, stick a cheeky bigger. Okay, if you're going to sneak in like that, I'm going to do this. Played the second car mechanic. Which one was that? Oh, I might have shot myself in the foot here. Don't you beep at me. What vehicle? You lie. Oh, I see what the problem is here. I'm definitely going to crash. Nah, I'm not. He's not moving. I don't know why he's not moving, so we're going to do this. Stuff him. I think it's a good reason to do this, isn't it? Oh, G. Underscore. So much better than reloading the game, isn't it? A lot better. It's the perfect tool for this game, and that's for sure, Cosy. What is the time? 8 o'clock. Car mechanics said 2021. Oh, okay, so that's, yeah, because they had 15, 19, 17, I can't remember. It's been a bit more. This 2021 is the one I had, I enjoyed. I mean, I enjoyed the other two. There was definitely two before that one, I do know that. But yeah, I bought the PC. I wasn't sure. It's one of those games like Farming Sim. Actually, PC Building Sim. It's a game where you go, is that fun really? It's just farming. It's just building PCs. And for no reason, unexplainable reason, they are. Farming Sim, it was fun. And the PC building game is fun. So, I did seriously contemplate getting the second one, but of course, money was the issue. So what happened is Epic Games has a sale on at the moment, and they had it at a good discount. But not the type of discount that I could at the time go, yeah, okay, I can afford that. 1 second. And they also doing their giving away good games stuff, and they had that day Fallout Las Vegas for free. That's what I like about Epic Games. When they go for free, they mean you get it for free and you can keep it. Not like the Steam version of free. You can have this for free, and in 3 days time you can't play it unless you buy it. A trial, basically. That's what they call free. Epic Games has some I've got some really good, I mean really good games off Epic Games. PC, the first one, PC Building Simulator, that's how I got that. That was free. They had Sims 4 the other day. Death Stranding, which is like $100 game for free. So many games I've got for free. Ark Survival they had for free, and I got that, but I ended up buying that on Steam because they didn't have mod support. Unfortunately, Steam had it cheap. But anyway, I digress. And what happened was I grabbed the Fallout Las Vegas, because the only one I've ever played is Fallout 4, and I love that. And they also had at one stage, which I got ages ago, Fallout 3, and I think Vegas is in between or something. Roughly, it's the older one, but yeah. And for getting it for free, and they'll give you this if you buy a game as well, not just get the free one. So they gave you a token to use by the 13th, I think, of this month, 10 days time. For a 25% discount. off any game. So that made PC Building Simulator 2 cheaper because it was already on special, a good discount. It was like $20 my money, and I think it was selling for 60 or something. I can't remember. And then I applied the 25 discount on top of that. So I got it, chucked it in. Yeah, because it came in CD. I chucked it into the CD. So you say chuck it in. Can I put it? Yeah, chuck it in. Chuck it into the CD player. Installed it. I went and played it, and yeah, I like the building you're in, your actual shop, unlike in the first game, which wasn't a bad thing in the first game. It's just a tiny little repair shop. This time you got a repair and a sale shop. You can repair your PCs and put them on the sale and set the price, even name them, and stuff like that. There's a lot more in depth to it, like fixing graphics card. You actually take the heatsink off. You take off the heatsink, put a new heatsink. You rub off heat sinks off the CPU and stuff like this. Or whatever it is, you know, the stuff that you put in. Got to put the right mount in, but it tells you when you do anyway. Yeah, it's good. I like it, and of course it's got all like a lot more brands with it. The original one had brands with it, cause AMD, all real like PC components and stuff, real graphic card, real RAM brands like Kingston and all that. Hard drives and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and this one you can customize PCs too. You repaint them and all that. But yeah, it was good. I like it. I like the having the feel of the old one with the newer things, including with something they improved, which is one of the reasons why I ended up stopped playing the game. The first one. For me, and it's not a negative thing, it's just a hassle, especially for people like me with a bad memory. Is when you're fixing so many PCs and you go and buy your parts and you're waiting for them to arrive in courier, and you finish the game and then you don't come back to the game for two or 3 days later or whatever, maybe a week. You're forgetting which parts go with what, and you're trying to figure it out, and because your inventory's full of old broken parts which you haven't sold or done anything with. And then you got used parts, and then you don't know which part belongs because you're taking the PC apart anyway, ready for the part to arrive, and it got confusing. And with this one, when you buy the part, you can actually assign the part to the job that it goes to, which is fantastic. Yeah, so I like it. I mean, give it a go, Causey. I mean, if you don't like the feel of it, you can always return it. But it's just one of those like farming some weird things where you think you won't get enjoyment out of, but for some reason you do. Pulling things apart, giving advice, checkers, overclocking, getting good reviews, building your rep up. A lot of fun. I think, anyway. I think we're doing quite well. And you're worried about the money, mate. We've driven for a whole day and we haven't even made enough for another truck yet. Oh, actually, we need 400,000, don't we? For a new trailer and a new garage. And we're back in cab view after our sleep. 7 hours, 8 hours to go on the drive. We're going to make it in time easily, aren't we? Yeah, we got 48 hours. It's due in 2 days. We're going to be there in less than a day. That includes the sleep. $90,000, I think it was. 97. Let's get the right screen up. There we go. I'm assuming that's what you're asking me, how much we're getting. Also getting my Jaxie to a repair shop to see if I can get Murphy. Have Murphy shipped down and join me. Oh, the colours of the lighting. Oh, the sad thing is I know it will go back because it always does, and I'm going to lose this. Jeez, I thought that was coming down. That really made my heart skip it. Does normally anyway. My heart skips 2 beats every so often. A couple times a minute. Born that way. Resting heartbeat was 49 beats per minute when I was a kid. Teenager. Hey, now. I doubt it is now, but yeah. So I suppose it could be a little scary because on my father's side, his father, his uncle, his grandfather, and one other all died at the age of 53. All of them at 53 of a heart attack. And my father and my uncle, his older brother, had heart surgery because they had a valve in the heart that wouldn't shut properly. Which they didn't find until they were in their 50s, I think. So yeah, I come from great stock. Alright, we need to pull over. Yes, garage, that's what I was hoping for. Actually, almost forgot. Well, I did forget for a little bit. I knew I needed to pull over for a rest. So we might as well just get into cab view now. Ready for tomorrow. We can get rid of you, bring you back up, and we'll get rid of you. No, we won't. Actually, I want to see how much money we got at the end of the sleepy sleeps. And oh yeah, I see. I didn't see that properly. I thought it was on a different angle to it's the angle to me straight ahead. I thought it was actually that angle. These pumps, I was thinking, do I have to go up and around back? Well, a silly setup. No, these eyes are apparently a silly setup. So, how many times have you played this game, JJ? 1 or 2,000 times. Yeah, and what do you do when you get gas? You hold the button down. Yes, that's correct. So why'd you let it go? I don't know. Put a whole £1 in there and went, hang on, why isn't it filling up? Because I wasn't holding the button down. Interesting. Every time I look at the camera, it seems to go out of focus. But then again, how would I know if it's out of focus when I'm not looking at it? Oh, this was back there, was it? The sleepy sleeps. Are you serious? We're back here. Right next to the... What a silly setup that is. Oh, I found it. I don't need to be in that view, actually. We can use... Oh, that is a great angle for that camera, isn't it? That is a fantastic angle. Let me just put my head through the window, literally, because I didn't wind it down. Realism at the finest. I can smell coffee, like fresh coffee. That's why I looked up to see if I actually turned... Yeah, no, my coffee machine's off. Definitely turned it off after I made a cappuccino, and I know that for a fact. Right, what's the money count? Let's count our money. Still need another 100,000. No, I'll go for humming and hurrying. Get in there. Humming and hurrying between taking off on 7th or taking off on 5th. Yeah. We definitely are going to have it. 6-hour drive. I mean, the way it's going now, probably before we finish the drive, isn't it? Whoa, hey. This is for horses. Right, we're off. Mind you, technically we could go to 550,000. Because that way we would have the trailer to finish off the last garage, new garage, and a truck. Or upgrade the garage, one or the other. Probably just upgrade it straight away if I can. Up to 322,000 like that, and we just got out of the garage. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Love this truck. Love it. I love it. I love the fact that I'm almost at 90 k's, 90 kilometers an hour, 10 kilometers over the speed limit, and thinking I must be going slow because this thing ain't struggling yet. In fact, I didn't even realise I went into 14th gear. It's a good engine. Okay, these ones are set up differently. The drive-by was to the left. This is more you drive through without getting a burger or anything to eat. Speaking of which, I'm tempted to have a biscuit, a Tim Tam. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool, that blue. Get into gear. Why aren't you? Hang on. Oh. Okay. Must have pressed the wrong button. Alright, we'll give it the old test in 13th gear from 30k again. Looks like we've got a slight gradient. This will give it. Facial recognition happening in my mirror. But that blew under the under the needles on the speedo there, and the rev counter. Oh, I love it. I love it. What was that flickering in the dash under the gear number? I'm sure I saw something flickering then. Oh, we don't need that up anymore, eh? Nah, I won't worry until we get to the end of it. We'll deliver this and then have a look at the money. And then drive off to a repair station. No, we won't, because I'll forget it. I'm going to remember. I'm going to keep saying it until all the way up until just before I come and deliver this. Right at the gate of our place to deliver this, I'll say we'll go to the repair shop after this. And we'll end the stream without me going to a repair shop. Guarantee it. Because I'll forget. I tell you what, this sunrise and that looks a little cold out there, and it's feeling a little cold in here, so I'm getting a very good. I think the look of this is making me feel cold. It is a bit chilly. It's getting, you know, what is it, 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me, which probably need a bit more light let in. It's a nice sunny day, and it's not bad. It's currently 14 degrees Celsius. Again, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but probably around the 60-70 mark, I think. So it's not cold. It's like some spring, autumn temperatures. Well, it'll be late spring, isn't it? Because, I mean, technically everyone goes, yay, it's spring, it's going to warm up. No, you still got to go through the end of coldness and slowly warm up to the summer temperatures. Where autumn, it takes a little while to drop down to the winter temperatures. But everyone's like, oh, yeah. That side. Yeah, everyone likes spring because oh, warm winter's coming, and oh, here comes winter. But I think at the end of it, you get a lot more warmer weather in autumn than you will in spring. What was I saying that? Oh yeah, it's I think there's a lot of moisture in the air this year.
And then exit right.
Mind you, I haven't been coughing that much, and when there's a lot of moisture in the air, I cough. Boy, do I cough.
Right.
But I haven't coughed that much lately. But it just doesn't feel, it feels a lot colder than what the temperature says. In fact, I've had the heater on during double digit temperatures than single digit temperatures. I think I've only had it twice when it's gotten, and I mean really low, like 5 degrees, and which is 5 degrees off freezing, by the way, for those in Fahrenheit. Technically, when things start can freeze over. Not that it does. It was like, yeah, I'd imagine. Because you've got the nice weather, the nice season. But yeah, it's as soon as that sun disappears, it feels a lot colder. But I think that's because it has been a little colder. We had a really warm winter last year, and we've had some couple of hot summers. So we're probably not used to these type of temperatures, but to be honest, we've actually had a lot of record highs for the day of the year, you know. We also had a record low for the day of the year, which was 5 degrees. 32, 33, yeah, that, you call that hot? If it's muggy, I suppose, yeah, that would make it worse if a lot of humidity around. Then, yeah, you're understating that with bloody hot here. It'd be more like unbearable. Quite, yeah. Maybe when I lived in Auckland, that'd be, you know, hot. You get up there around those days, you'd hardly get any higher, really. Very rare. Very rare to get up there. Down here, further south, closer to the South Pole, sort of standard for the summer. It just doesn't feel like I'm doing 80 kilometers an hour. Well, I'm not doing 82, but you know what I mean. It's not being pedantic. It's jumping in and out of focus. Wonder why that is. I haven't changed it. Like I said, the only thing that's happened, obviously, is I redid Windows. But I've redone Windows with the camera before. Not a problem. And for the settings, because Logitech camera goes with the Logitech software, just like the headphones, the steering wheel, the keyboard, and the mouse. But it's got the same settings because I copied them. So I don't understand why OBS keeps the same settings too. So why is it all of a sudden keep going out of focus? I see it, it's weird, isn't it? Well, the only difference was there was an update to Logitech software, the G Hub, the other day, and probably knowing them, they've screwed something up like they do, which seems to be becoming normal for a lot of developers. Except I'd like to tip my hat to YouTube for their amazing response to my slightly nasty email, which wasn't intended to be nasty. I was just in a grumpy mood, apparently. And the wording wasn't, let's say, 100% polite. And it was, I don't know if anyone else has had this. I assume it was YouTube that did it because it's now changed. But I came onto YouTube to watch the people I watch, and not all the channels I watch on their homepage will have the latest video. I don't know why. I don't understand that. Why they don't do that. They have like, most popular, or all these ones that are months old for some reason. You know what I mean? I'm sure you've all come across that. So you got to go to videos to find the latest one. Well, it's the easiest one. They probably got a down page for scroll down. Why am I going to scroll down when I can click on videos and it's right there for me? Anyway, on my page, when I clicked on videos, they came up with 3 tabs, which are fine. Really, didn't mind them, the tabs being there. And the tabs were, what were they? Latest, popular, and just for you. 3 tabs, right? Hey mate, how are ya? Pirate here, how are you, buddy? There's a link for him, everyone. Go check him out. I've been wanting to, but Twitch hasn't been giving me blimmin' alerts to let me know when you're alive, mate. It's really upset me. I'm not happy about that. So I need to go and see what, if you got a schedule, I hope. I'm going to need to go and check it. Because I did want to pop into your streams and see how you're getting on and everything. And because Brian was our special guest for the Convy Mates last weekend. Woo, 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 woo there, horsey. Woo, woo, woo. What gear am I in? 9th gear, fantastic. So, yeah, anyway, I gave... Now, the problem with those tabs was when I went in... Come on, Chuck, you can do it. When I went into videos to go get the latest thing, and I naturally went in and then clicked on the one, it was never the latest video. Why? Because it was defaulted to the tab for recommended for you. or what we think you like type thing, right? Which I thought was the most stupidest thing ever. And I let them, YouTube, know that it was a stupid thing. Because I'm subscribed to these people, right? I'm subscribed to these YouTubers. I know what videos they do. Some people I'm there just to look at certain things they do, not every single video. I've gone and seen all the videos they've done and pick and choose and watch what I wanted to do. So when they got the latest video come out that I want, then I just go there. But what they do is they're giving you options of videos they think you would like of a good person that you've already subscribed to and you know what they do. Of videos that are months and years old, not the latest video, which I thought was stupid. And I said that. I said to them, I'm not a child. I actually said this in the email. I said, I think it's stupid. That whole thing I said about that, instead of giving me the latest one. I am not a child. Don't tell me what you think I like. Alright? And I didn't expect them. I was just expecting them to default it to the latest. And that's it. Don't have it on for you, okay? Because if the option's there for other people, that's fine. The other people might like it. But don't force me into watching stuff when I'll pick and choose. Give me the latest one. And then 2 days later, they got rid of that tab and it defaults straight to the latest. So hats off to YouTube, but you didn't have to get rid of the latest one, YouTube. Took day off streaming today. Ran a garage sale and took kids art music. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, mate. I used to drive for UPS.
Turn right.
The truck driver? Obviously not like the van things around town. I'm assuming you drove the truck. Have I got... No, I didn't have cruise control on. I'm just... Ooh, this still... Too busy looking at the destination. Let me in. Thank you, little piggy. Let's look at the GPS and just about ended up. In a field or hurt, basically. The hurt would have been the medium bearer that I would have ploughed into to get to the field. Just show them what a Tim Tam is. Right now, I started all the way in Turkey and I'm going to the top of Italy. It was a very, 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 very long... In fact, I'll show you. I'll show you, since we're so close to it. That's where we headed. We're almost there, but we started... There. I think that's where my garage... Yeah, there. So it's been the whole stream, actually. For that delivery. No, I'll stay in this lane, actually. Roman Aqueduct, yeah, you see them. Actually, maybe I haven't been paying any attention or driven around Italy enough. I do like I normally do when I get a DLC that comes out. When Italy came out, I drove around and went a few places. Oh, this is lovely, and hard to get there again. So, I don't know if they've got like the Colosseum and all that hanging around here somewhere. Why is that slowing down? Did my truck somehow know that there were cars up here waiting to get onto the... Yeah, you let me in? Thank you. See, it works well in Italy because they know about fashion. They know how zips work. None of this Velcro stuff in Italy. Having Velcro in Italy would be like driving a Ferrari at 40 miles an hour or 140 miles an hour. Too slow. It doesn't get done. Never happen. You'll be kicked out of the country. So you know you can merge in Italy because they know how it works. There's definitely landmarks. Yeah, I haven't paid. Oh, maybe I did. No, in my brain. Saw them all and went, wow, and it's just too long ago. Oh, I am tempted to have a Tim Tam, to be honest. We're close to the end, I can hold off. The greatest, as I said. I've got the greatest Australian invention next to me, pirate. And it's begging me to eat it. Best thing to ever come out of Australia. The reason why we keep them...
Right. And then exit right.
Keep them around...
Exit right.
Oh, did you? I've never seen. The problem is I'd love to go to all these places, but I've never been out of my country. A, because we're miles from anywhere and it takes forever to fly, and B, I have an issue with flying. Yeah, and, well, the regulars know that's not actually true. It's not the flying part. I actually love flying. Really do. Taking off is my favourite part. But yeah. I'm looking forward to tonight's dinner, ladies and gentlemen. I actually went a bit mental. For first time in a long time, I didn't need much of my shopping this week. So instead of going our budget with the shopping and the meat buying,
And then exit right.
and I use the term meat loosely because, you know, it's cheap stuff, so mostly.
Right.
I mean, lucky for us, chicken's like cheap down here, really cheap. Everything else is too expensive. So I went a bit overboard. Not overboard. I treated myself with the money, with my budget. Instead of keeping the money for a rainy day, I went, no, stuff it. So instead of buying a 6-pack of pies, meat pies, I went out and splashed on. I got 2 decent peppered steaks sitting in the freezer. I bought myself some proper pork sausages because they were on special. Got myself chicken because it was really cheap. And what else did I get?
At the roundabout, take the second.
I got something else. Mince. Prime mince. Premium mince, actually the best mince. Ground beef, as you guys call it in the US. Because the thrifty side still came through.
Keep right.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I was going to have the mince tonight, actually. I pulled it out.
Take the third exit.
And I also pulled the sausages out, which I haven't had sausages in a long time. Well, decent, proper homemade ones, the pre-cooked ones. Actually, we had really good pre-cooked ones down here. The brand's called Hellers, and they were just absolutely gorgeous, really nice pre-cooked sausages. The pre-cooked sausages aren't really good for you. But the problem is I get about 4 nights dinner out of them, and the price of them have gone way up. Hence why I turned to the traditional
First exit.
favourite of this country and Australia, meat pies,
Now.
and I can get 6 of those for a couple of dollars cheaper, which gives me 6 nights dinner, unless I get really greedy and have 2. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, the mince is still hasn't defrosted, even though I took them out at the same time. But the sausages are, which is good actually.
Exit
And I'm looking for the steak because I haven't had steak in so long either. Yeah. I love making myself hungry. Mind you, it's easier to do in ETS. Easier to do it in ETS because there's no billboards telling me McDonald's and stuff like that. Oh, I've just read my McDonald's billboard thing that we get in ATSA. Because I had McDonald's last week.
Get ready to turn left.
You know what I'm talking about, you regulars. You know what I'm talking about. You know my response to that billboard every time I see it, with its slogan at the bottom. Now I have to agree with it. Oh, no, I didn't see. Can we? Yes, just make it. Yeah, you can't run from us forever, yeah. And I was going, yeah, really? I've done it for 10 years and watch me do it. Continue. No. Didn't happen, and God, it was so yummy. So nice. To the point that I wish I could go. In fact, I haven't seen if there's any specials on. But I can't. Oh.
Turn left.
I was sort of thinking, can I go in that side? Oh, it's telling me to go in up here. That would be the perfect. That would have been the perfect entry to take. Oh, there's a car behind me. Damn you. I have to come in this way now. Damn it. Should have hit the windy. Thanks. Should have gone with my instincts. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. As I say.
It's all over now.
Oh, we need to get you through. Well, looks like we're reversing this right next to the fence. This will be fun. Let's add another thing to the list of things I've hit today. Well, let's be honest, the traffic's been absolutely stupid, and that's the thing that's hit me the most. The other things that hit me is because I haven't been paying attention. Surprise, surprise. This is a beautiful looking truck, man. I now have a new favourite in the mix. I'm with you, Causey. Absolutely 100% with you on this truck. I'm just going to reverse past it. If you're going, oh, you're 1 miles out, yeah, I'm actually doing it on purpose. So I can straighten up going forwards. I mean, let's be honest, by the angle of it, I would have, if I actually wanted to, would have got it there. No argument for me, thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Not going to argue with that. That's like going to a kid and saying, how much of your homework have you done, or half of it? And they're going, oh, no, that'll be fine. You don't have to do the rest. And the kid going, okay. The kid wouldn't go, no, I want to do the whole lot of my homework. Well, no kid I would know. Definitely not me anyway. So, love that. What do we got? Okay. First things first. Let's have a look where we are. Let's zoom on in, and oh, you son of a, all the way over there. Oh, it hasn't loaded everything in yet. No, that's a bit of a... How long's that? Is it a minute? Actually, isn't that our garage there? Isn't it? Don't... It is, isn't it? Well, that makes it easy. Where's the garage manager? Right, watch out, you lot. Bosses around, checking how you're doing, making sure you're doing your job. Let's travel. Travel for the whole 41 euros. Oh, the quarry. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a nice shot of ATS, isn't it? Or was it Canada? Because it says Pro Mod, so that might be Canada, actually. Well, that might shorten the time up a bit. I suppose we better do some voting then. 2. I'm going to reverse over there, surely. So, if anyone wants to vote, we need a new garage. We ran through the options earlier because we already bought one garage to stream and now we're going to buy another one. And one of the options is Sweden. Another option would be the Czech Republic. We also got Bosnia. Jordan, Israel, West Bank, Egypt, Greece, Switzerland, I think. We've got Latvia. Oh, we have another lock anyway. But first of all, hey, I've taken it out of gear. I'm literally in neutral, my foot off the clutch. It's developed the ATS. Only ATS used to do that. Not this. Alright, first off, let's find out. Let's give this thing a gorgeous thing. We're keeping this pristine, this gorgeous thing. Pity we don't have Khaleesi as an option. So, passenger. Inside. Right, so let's see. We've got the hat there. No, it hasn't been updated. Oh well. We shall hope, fingers crossed, and wait to see if the mod gets updated so we can get Murphy back into the seat there. Right, let's go and check the garage situation here. So I said we started off, we've got Sweden, Estonia, Latvia, Poland, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Hungary, Slovenia. Oh, look, it's gone. Oh, I'm in my garages. Oh, well, Croatia, it makes it easier, doesn't it? Bosnia, we've got North Macedonia. Oh, we've got Albania. I didn't realise that. In Greece. Serbia is another option. Then we got Lebanon, West Bank, Israel, Jordan, Egypt. Maybe one of that might be in Saudi Arabia. You're taking note, ladies and gentlemen, because you're voting. And I believe that's all the options. So Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, North Macedonia. I don't think. Oh, that is in Montenegro. Okay, Montenegro. Albania, Greece, Poland, Sweden, Switzerland, Czech Republic. Oh, Belgium. Forgotten about poor old Belgium. I think every time. And Denmark. Forgotten about Denmark. Every time, actually, I think we've forgotten about Denmark. Well, Pirate chooses Wendy's, apparently. When was that? 1 minute ago. Oh, but yeah, if Pirate wants to choose. Anyone else in chat? I mean, 30 seconds to decide. Russia is out of the question. I've banned Russia. Poland? Question mark? No, Poland's fine. If that's where you want to go. We'll go to Poland. Happy with that. Now, problem here is, again, let's go to Poland. So many choices. So many choices. Where is it? If you want to go there, to report. Apparently, we don't have a lesson there. That one. Done. Possibly actually. You'd think I'd answer that because my theory was that too, and when I played on my solo play, I just bought every garage was right next to a port because I went on that theory as well. And it makes sense, doesn't it? There's probably more there. More options. I don't know, give us better cargo with more options. We'll go with it. It's nice, simple, easy, and efficient. That's got to be the quickest we've ever done that. And why are you asking us? You're a pirate. You should know. I know there's a lot. That's why I just thought, yeah, I'll go with that because that's perfect. It's nice and easy because otherwise, normally we vote, but with a place like that, like the last one, it's just so many and it just end up taking up half the stream to narrow down which one we'll go to. I'm trying to find it and go visit them. Tell them I'm turning up. If you've still got any relatives there. Anyway, let's go head over there. Have we been there? I don't know if we've been there. We will travel there. Now, actually, we will travel there now. While we're at it, we might as well upgrade it. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Which I'm supposed to do first. There it is. I'm pretty sure that's the one we're up to, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one we're up to. And more importantly, so we don't have any issues. It's just thing of pirate law. Is it? I didn't know that. Actually, I really didn't know that. Mind you, I suppose, because most of my pirate things have come from stories as a kid, which are always pirates on the Caribbean and on the high seas, like Blackbeard and Yellowbeard. Well, Yellowbeard was a comedy movie, wasn't it? A very funny one too. I don't know why I'm about to drink my cappuccino that I made hours ago and I finished already hours ago. Right, the other thing I'm going to do is upgrade that garage straight away. And let's see if we've got any... There it is, that's it there. And no, actually it wouldn't be. It would be the one that says 3. There we go. That was the last one we bought. So upgrade it. That's that done, and that'll leave us still enough, should still have enough to buy a truck to put in there as well. We'll travel there. I shall get my pen and paper ready. How's the lighting? Lighting's alright. I just noticed it's getting a bit more darker in here. I'll open up the curtain. I don't want to though, it's getting a bit cold. So we visited our new garage. And fuel up. Well, let me drive on in. Oh, I've got workers in this. Never used to have workers in that. That's just something I noticed. I was just going, where's the truck? Because last one there was a truck here getting repaired on, wasn't it? And we got workers as well. How long's that been around for? Oh, am I that blind? Right, so what we've got to do, we're ending the stream, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, but first off, let's find out if we've been here before. So this makes it a lot easier. We have been here. We've got to get ourselves a new company. Our options are... Actually, might be good options here. Bayway we're definitely with, aren't we? I know we're with Bayway. Yes. They're with our fifth. Okay, so these guys, I don't think we're with them. No, so there's option one for the new company that comes into our contracting life. I think Caterpillar, we're not with them either, so that'll be option two. I'll just double check. We're not with them, there's option two. We're not with them either. That was a great choice there, Pirate. We have options. I love options, especially when they're good options. They should be the only options, but they're not. So that's number, what are we up to? 2, 3, isn't it? Number 3. And number 4, I can definitely tell you we're not with them. That's number 4. So we've got 4 options. So who are we going to go with? Let's have a vote, ladies and gentlemen. If you want number 1 as our new company that we comes into the fold of our delivery family we deliver for. Number 2 will be the Caterpillar, if you like them. Number 3 will be these guys. And number 4, lost count after 2. Yeah, great. That's makes me look smart, doesn't it? Fantastic. These glasses clearly don't do the job. So number 4 will be these guys. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Put your votes in now. 30 seconds starting now, actually, perfectly. And we'll see who we're going to be doing a delivery for next week when we come back to the competition. We won't be doing it this week. Going over there and proving that they made the right choice to choose my company, the greatest trucking company in Europe. It's their number 1 delivery company. Unfortunately, we're already with them. We're choosing the new company, not the actual delivery. We're not choosing deliveries as of yet. But every time we buy a new garage, we choose one of these companies, which is these guys here, Caterpillar and DB and all that we can deliver for. These guys are Bayway, which we've already got them as a company we deliver for. So I'll give it another 10 seconds. So that, but number 1 if you want them, number 2 for Caterpillar, number 3 for DB, and number 4 for those guys. I wouldn't have a clue. Some of the good, I mean, generally you tell by what they've got. Caterpillar. Yeah. These guys are obviously going to do all this heavy equipment and stuff. Number 2, which is Caterpillar. So they got yachts, maybe other stuff. It depends where they are. And then there are certain ones, like there is one that purely does military equipment. Oh, 3. Okay, 3 it is. Let me write that down. And is that it? That's it. Except for a new truck. That's it. And then we end the stream. And then next week when we come back, we come in here and we'll choose a delivery from these guys for their first delivery. And actually, when we come back in, these should be the options. Technically, yeah, because no time would have passed. Oh, geez, look at that one. We're almost back to where we came from. But let's get ourselves a new truck and a driver to get in to make us money, and then we'll end the stream. Go with delivery to a Wendy's. That'll be tomorrow in ADS. There's no Wendy's around here. Wendy's isn't in Europe. Oh, there's a couple apparently, but as far as I know, well, I was at Germany. I think it's definitely not in Germany. There's Wendy's here. Actually, I prefer Wendy's over all of them. Except for KFC. Nothing gets my KFC double zinger works burger. Nothing beats that. As far as those fast food chains, obviously. What am I doing? Buying a truck. Oh, we've got one in Poland too, buy online. Oh, it should be cheap delivery. And you'll be going right there. Thank you very much. And a recruitment agency. It will go. Well, Guy was the last one we got. Oh. I was going to go girl, but I'm not going to avoid. No, I'll just hopefully remember to do 2 girls next time. I ain't missing out on that. Is that music or someone actually knocking somewhere? Must be the music. Right, so let's get all the info down. So this is how we finish today's with ETS. We finish on 41,726 euros. We currently own 22 garages, so we've got one more than ATS at the moment. That'll easily change tomorrow with an ATS, we all know that. And we've got 106 trucks. So just the 2 more than ATS. So if ATS doesn't win tomorrow, something's very, very wrong. But I think it swung. The momentum swung, the pendulum swung, whatever swung. I'll tell you what has swung is who's going to be in the lead. Looks like ATS has caroled its way back and now is going to take the reins for a while, as it does in this competition. They swing around and hang around in the lead for a long time before it changes again, doesn't it? So that'll be it. But that's tomorrow. So I know it's definite, obviously, because when 2 garages, 2 trucks more. And you, hang on, how can we have 2 trucks? Oh, because obviously, yeah, ATS, we need to buy 1 truck, 1 trailer, and then we've got ourselves a garage, which will probably happen in the first hour. I don't know why I'm reaching. I know the light's getting down, and I was going to reach out and open up some more lights in, but we're finished. We're done. I don't even know why you're still here. Why are you still here? Go away. Go enjoy the rest of the evening. Or, unless you like listening to me waffle on about the end of the stream. Hear me thank everyone who's been in chat, like Pirate, Causey, or AC. It was good to see AC back. It's a shame weekends are no longer good for him, but it was fantastic. I actually was thinking about him today. And old DJ, hadn't seen him for a while. Last time I saw him, we accidentally bumped into each other in a game of Call of Modern Warfare 2. Who else was here? That was it, wasn't it? Haven't seen Dave for a while either. Dave hasn't been around. Was that Causey? And Patro, of course. Patro was here. I think that's everyone. Everyone in chat. Anyway, thank you to you keeping company in chat, and as you all know, that makes the stream a lot more enjoyable for the streamer, the people chatting, and also for everyone who is lurking as well. And a big thank you for you guys who hang around and just lurking in the background and keeping us company that way. And I just hope I gave you some form of entertainment and you enjoyed what you watched. As always, hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. I suppose I better do my actual outro way. And big thank you to all of you, especially whether you've been and gone still here watching after the fact. There, I've forgotten all about that, haven't I? After the fact, either on Twitch VOD or the YouTube channel, which is a link that Causey's just put into chat now. But also, you can find that link on my About page, and all my previous streams and that are on that channel. That's what the channel's there for. Nothing else, just previous streams. So if you want to see how this trucking competition started, that's all there. The mods I use, that's all there as well in the first episodes, and further on when I changed them in some other episodes. You can see how they changed first positions, second positions between them, and all the problems that came through, and of course all the crashes that I incurred over the competition so far. They're all there, as well as other games that I played, like Dyson's Fair Program. Let me just wipe that tear away. And people here at the beginning know why I do that. And 7 Days to Die. No, I didn't do 7 Days to Die. I started that after 7 Days to Die, so scrap that. Other games here, all the other things like Metro, whatever else, Call of Duty. Me screaming how not to play Call of Duty. That's why you go to watch those videos, and all the rest of them. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you in the next stream, which will be tomorrow, with the ATS, and we're going to see who's going to be the winner at the end of this week. It's going to be tight. Not quite sure. Yeah, no, ATS easily, unless something drastically goes wrong. It's definitely ATS. But anyway, we'll come find out for sure tomorrow. It's still an assumption until tomorrow will be fact. And if you don't turn up tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you in another stream at some stage. Until then, look after yourselves, have a good one. Check my schedule page out so you know when I'm streaming and local times for you. And go enjoy your weekend, especially you guys in the Northern Hemisphere. We're having your nice warm winter weather. Go and make the most of it before winter comes around. The White Walkers turn back up. While I will sit here freezing my backside off as we're getting into winter. Apparently we've got an Arctic blast coming up, so that'll be fun. Yeah, great. Looking forward to that. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll hopefully see you later. And that's it. Be gone. Go away. Let me just bring up the right keys too. Yeah, excellent. Let me just turn that off. There, great. I'm gone. See you later. Have a good one. Bye, guys.